Magazine's Best of the City issue, and we're getting a sneak peek at this year's edition and all of the big winners this morning. The editor-in-chief of Cincinnati Magazine, John Fox, joins us now with some highlights. And John, this is just a fun issue to go through.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. We enjoy putting it together. It's kind of a year in review, too, for us because it comes out in December every year, so we kind of go back and look at a lot of the people and places we've written about this year.
Okay, let's break down some of the categories.
All right, cool.
First one, best places to sell your high-end furniture, clothes, household items, and kid stuff.
So high-end furniture is a place in Oakley called Astute Furnishings, where you can sell your furniture. Household items is a place up in Mason called This and That Consignments. Kids, this is hard to say, Reruns for Wee Ones.
Oh, okay.
It's a little store in Fairfield. And then clothes, we picked the Snooty Fox. No relation to me.
Very good. But Snooty Fox is a name that a lot of people will recognize.
Oh, yeah, because they have a lot of different places around town.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay. I will say this next category, I think it's a sign of the times.
It is a sign of the times. And who would have ever thought that there was even a thing like vegan Geta,
right,
which is made out of tofu, and Grandma Debbie's up in Finley Market makes that.
Right.
Yeah, it's really good. Here's another one. Have you ever had vegan soft serve?
Ice cream?
Ice cream, basically non-dairy, soft serve, and that's at the Cone Zone in Cheviot, which is an institution that's been around for a long time. There's a great place in Over the Rhine called Essen Kitchen that does these box lunches every day. It's all vegan, all really great stuff. And then here's another one. Would you ever imagine that there's vegan barbecue?
No.
So Lucius Q, which is that really good barbecue place in Over the Rhine, they make it out of mushrooms.
Okay, and there was a time when people who were truly vegan, I mean, they struggled to find places.
Oh, they really did. And now, obviously, as you can see, these are popular items, and there's even hamburger chains making vegan hamburgers now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Next category, 5 favorite Instagram famous dogs in Cincinnati. We love to put our pets on Instagram.
Well, it's crazy. You'll have to look in the issue to see the pictures, but we had to actually limit it to 5 because there's so many people who put their pets now. They dress them up, and they have these Instagram accounts that have thousands of fans.
As followers there, they follow them, just love them. There's one person who actually sends them a picture, who I think is on Instagram, sends a picture of their a dog all the time. They dress them up and everything.
Oh yeah, dress them up in different costumes, and if that's what you want to do, good for it. That's good for you.
Thumbs up to you. and you're in the magazine.
Yeah, and you're in the magazine.
Okay, the next category, featured pics of cool things to see and do around the city, including Blue Marble Kids Bookstore in
so
Fort
this
Thomas.
is a good example. So this place has been around for 40 years, and I know a lot of times we're the same as anyone else. We kind of focus on the new things because people want to know about new, but there's also plenty of places that have been around for a long time that are still doing great work, and Blue Marble in Fort Thomas Children's Bookstore is one of them. They've been doing it for a long time, but they still are a big part of that community, and you should definitely check it out if you haven't been over there.
This next category had to be really, really hard. Featured pick of cool things to see and do around the city, including Rose Lavelle and Cincinnati's new sports hero.
Yeah, well, obviously, we made a joke about, is it too soon to rename Pete Rose Way? But, you know, she has a mural now in downtown. And you know, and obviously she's a big star with the women's soccer team, and she's making all of us proud. She grew up here, and she's an international star now.
Yeah, there's so much more in this magazine, and so much more associated with the best things of the city, and that includes a big party that's coming up, right?
So December 10th, we're going to do it actually at the Red Stadium, and a lot of the food places that are mentioned in here, the restaurants, the bars, they're going to be bringing examples of their food there. So it's a ticketed event, but if you come, you'll be able to get samples from a lot of the restaurants that we write about in here, and kind of give you a chance in one evening to sort of sample the best of the city.
And I tell you what, if you're new to the city, you come to that, and you can talk about East Side, West Side with the best of them by the time you leave.
Yeah.
All right?
You can.
John, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome, John.
All right.
Thank you.
It is 9:45, and we'll